5th week since launching my 90-centimeter tank of the Iwagumi project with AquaDream system. The main mother bushes of hair grass have become darker. Perhaps this is because of a lack of macronutrients. So, I added nutrient capsules under the roots of the mother bushes or hair grass, as it grows very fast and consumes a lot of micro and macro elements. Also, I started adding, as I already said in my previous video, liquid fertilizers, also with macro elements, which contain nitrates. Small nitrate content is necessary for plants. For their growth, if nitrates show 0, plants stop growing completely. So I started adding phosphorus a little bit, nitrates, and all trace elements. The front part is starting to get all overgrown fresh. New higher grass. Also, good growth shows Monte Carlo, and especially well it grows in places where Elaeocharis grows well. Since Elaeocharis is good at helping Monte Carlo strengthen in the substrate and put down the roots. But there are those where Monte Carlo looks still not very healthy. And the reason for this is that Monte Carlo it's good to gain a foothold in the substrate in either because snails crawl under it. And this is Carla still cannot cling stones to the substrate and start your full growth. Either it has to do with that Monte Carlo so far dumps his old leaves, because fresh green ones are already visible in the bottom. Sprouts. Snails and shrimp, very good at the task of cleaning stones. In the bottom of the aquarium. Also, along with plants, I brought other snails. This is bladder snail. They bred very much, and there are a lot of them now. They are harmless to plants and also help well in cleaning the aquarium. There's a buildup of algae, Otegonium, or it's a type of string algae. I may have brought it from my other aquariums, using one and the same tools. That's how she looks, sucking on the filter fence. And that's how she looks on L. Harris as Pushok. It says on the internet that it arises from lack of, again, nitrates and phosphates. The plants stop their growth, and they begin to form. It's algae. Also, I noticed that it forms only on those leaves of plants that are old and don't grow. On the fresh leaves of Monte Carlo and Elaeocharis, so I hope that soon she will still completely leave the aquarium. Mono shrimp in this aquarium not particularly active. In the daytime, when the lights are on, they hide in the shadows behind rocks. But at night they are active and actively help in the fight against algae. Also, I lowered the pitch level CO2, since at the end of the day, approximately 2 to 3 hours before shutting down the system. Level counter CO2 showed yellow. What does the high mean? So I lowered it to 2 bubbles per second. And now the full day the counter shows green. means level CO2 is balanced. Also, I lowered the light intensity to 80%. Line up since I think that too intense light can also be the cause of algae. Today I went to two aquarium shops to buy beautiful green neons, but they were already sold out in both of these stores. So I want to wait for the new batch. Left them your phone number. Do they call me first when the new beautiful neons arrive? As an example, I want to give you my round aquarium in Iwagumi style. In them I have never met one type of algae. Even at the very beginning of the seaweed
it was not
drill,
formed.
Monte Carlo always grew up fresh in it, and there was no problem with him. What is this related to? Still question. I think it has to do with that there is no water flow in those aquariums. And most likely Monte Carlo does not like a strong current. Perhaps it is also due to a small volume of water. So in small aquariums with a small volume of water, grow plants, such as Monte Carlo, much easier. Well, to follow the evolution of this aquarium and my other new projects, subscribe to my channel and to my Instagram page. Also in the description under this video, you can find a list of almost everyone materials and tools which I use on AliExpress.